Bessie Coleman was the first African-American woman to receive her pilot's license June 15, 1921. Her legacy continues to inspire the next generation of pilots. An event coming up is set to celebrate them. Tammera Holmes is founder of the non-profit AeroStar, and she joins us now. Hi, Tammera. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good. You know, it's hard to believe that Bessie Coleman died at age 34. I thought she lived a lot longer than that.
You know, it does seem that way. She was so young, and for her to pass away and be a global icon at 34 years old is just an incredible story.
She achieved so much at such a young age. She even refused to perform in front of segregated audiences. She was like, no, diversity, diversity, diversity.
Well, she earned that right. You know, she fought really hard to pave the way for African Americans in aviation. As you know, and we just celebrated 100 years past the Tulsa bombing. And just think about, while Tulsa was being bombed, she was flying in France. And 2 weeks later, she got her pilot's license. So the dichotomy of an American city being bombed while another for advancement, right? For being advancing and ascending, and here she is in another country, taken to the skies and soaring, the ultimate freedom, which is what she called aviation.
It's amazing that she was able to do it because not only was she black, but she was a woman. And, you know, that was a double whammy for her to be able to achieve what she did. How was she able to get so far? Were there people helping her? You know, how was she able to do it?
Well, so it's an interesting story, but the biggest thing, as you know, as we are African American and female, we do have to fight that double victory, right? So one of the things that happened was she was actually financed by the founders of the Chicago Defender and the Bud Billiken Parade.
Wow.
Robert Singstack Abbott actually funded, with other Chicago businessmen, her trip to France, and she taught herself French. And a lot of people don't know she was doing nails.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
She was a nail technician in a barbershop and decided to go to France to pursue a pilot's license financed by some of the largest businessmen in the city of Chicago. And she became famous because the Chicago Defender continued to put her in the press and in the media, and it was the largest publication for African Americans in the South and in the North to get news about what was going on in the Black community. And
AeroStar is really trying to continue her legacy to bring more African American and more diversity to aviation, right? Tell me about the kids in your program and what you're trying to do.
Oh my gosh, Micah, you're gonna make me cry. These kids are incredible. We started running program in 2012 with After School Matters, and we realized right away that we needed to have a formula established for young people to actually have a pathway and a pipeline. In 2016, we started the nonprofit, the AeroStar Aviation Institute, and then Boeing stepped up in a major way and invested in the AeroStar Aviation Institute in order to provide aviation and aerospace education from kindergarten. So now we start with the AeroSparks program from kindergarten through 4th grade. We have our aviation exploration program from 5th through 8th grade. And then we have our aviation apprenticeship program at the high school level. We just launched our Aero Ambassador program, which is for our alumni network. And we also launched this year for the first time Aero Work, which are our programs dedicated to licenses and certification in ground school, drone licensing, and much more to come. Aerospace engineering, rocketry. And these kids, we have over 60 kids right now at universities across the country studying a major in aviation. We have about 20 in active duty military on aviation assignments. We're talking about aircraft hydraulics, drone pilots, helicopter units. Our students are extraordinary, and they are landslides ahead of the competition, which is what we have to do in order to be able to compete in a still 90 to 95% white and white male industry.
Do you see that changing? Mainly because of your program or because of Boeing? And I think United is also jumping on board to try to help bring more color to aviation.
Well, United is our title sponsor for the Bessie Coleman 100 celebration next Tuesday at the DuSable Museum. And I do see it changing, but we're going to work just as hard as Bessie Coleman had to work, as the Tuskegee Airmen had to work, and as I had to work. And so it is very important for corporations to come alongside us. And if anyone has been following the news in the industry, there's a massive shortage in pilots and aircraft mechanics through 2026, 2036. And if we don't start in kindergarten, there's no way to meet that need. And I couldn't be more proud of Boeing and United stepping up to the plate and making that commitment to diversify and create equity and inclusion in the aviation industry. And United Airlines just announced recently that they are committed to training 5,000 new pilots, and they committed to 50% of those pilots being minority persons of color and or women.
I love it. Congratulations to you, Tammera. You fly, right?
Yes, I do fly, but I've been a student pilot for about 24 years, and everyone keeps telling me to get my pilot's license.
Get it.
And
get it.
I know. I have to.
All right. Thank you so much, Tammera Holmes. Thank you very much for AeroStar. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Be safe, be well.